Yeah, this might be one of the wildest stories I've ever covered. So, apparently, a brain surgeon, yes, a real doctor, let her 12-year-old daughter pick up a surgical drill and drill it into a patient's skull during actual brain surgery. 12 years old, not a student, not an intern, not a surgeon in training, a child, a middle school teacher. Now tell me, what kind of take your daughter to work day is this? Let's get into what happened because this story, it has my jaw on the floor. What's up, family? Welcome back to Inside a Scoop, where we talk about the real, the ridiculous, and the things that make you say, you can't make this up. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like, and share this video, and drop your city and state in the comments because I need to know if this happened in your hospital, what y'all keep. Would y'all keep the same doctor or not? All right, let's break this down. So, we mostly do coverage that is here in the United States, but no matter where it is, if it's crazy, if I feel like people need to know, I will report on it. So, we're heading over to Austria, and here's what went down. Where a well-known neurosurgeon by the name of Dr. Andriy Vlasov. She's under investigation after allegedly letting her 12-year-old daughter assist in surgery. And when I say assist, I'm not talking about handing her gloves or holding a flashlight. I mean, this child, according to witnesses, was actually handed the surgical drill and allowed to drill into the patient's skull. Bruh, I couldn't even get my knees to clean or roll properly, and this woman trusted a 12-year-old with a brain drill. Be honest, family, would you trust a doctor who let their 12-year-old touch surgical tools in the OR? Because I feel like we are all about to say the same thing. Absolutely not. And another thing is, I want to know, why was the 12-year-old not in school? And was just, what were you thinking? So here's how the madness came out. The surgeon spouse actually posted a video online, uploaded a clip showing the child inside the operating room wearing full scrubs, gloves, and handling surgical instruments. Like, why are you filming this? Did you think this was cute or something? This ain't ballet practice. This is brain surgery. Well, of course, that video blew up quick and people were horrified. Social media went crazy, and before long, Austria health officials stepped in and said, hold up, we need to talk about this. So, what do y'all think made the mom post that video? Was it pride, clout, or just straight up not thinking? Because I'm telling you right now, that post probably ended that woman's whole career. Now, the investigations team investigated the hospital and the surgeon herself. They checked whether she violated medical protocols, endangered a patient, and possibly broke laws involving minors in medical procedure. She broke all of that. I'm gonna just go ahead and say she broke all of that. The hospital, of course, is out here trying to do damage control. They released a statement saying the child was not performing surgery. She was merely observing under supervision. BS. BS. Eyewitnesses and video evidence says otherwise. You can't lie about the evidence. One nurse told a local reporter the girl was holding a surgical instrument and drilling into bones, y'all. This ain't observation, that is participation. Do y'all believe this was just a misunderstanding, or do you think the doctor really let her daughter get hands on? And if it's true, what should her punishment be? License revoked, fines, or jail time? Wow, heck, all of the above. What do you think? So when this hit social media, people were dragging this woman left and right. One person commented, "My surgeon can't even call me that with lab results." But she got her 12-year-old doing brain surgery. And another person said, "That's not a family moment, that's a malpractice moment." And y'all know Twitter, or as we call X now, they don't miss. Somebody even said only in 2025 could a surgeon lose her job over a TikTok. And I can't even argue with that because that's exactly how it's looking. Do y'all think social media helps expose stuff like this, or are people just too quick to post everything? Because if she never posted that video, this might have never came out, right? Now, let's talk about the bigger picture here because this right here ain't just about one bad decision. It's about ego. The woman thought she was untouchable, first of all, because see, she's a big name brain surgeon in that area and probably used to getting praises and respect. So she figured, why not let my daughter get a little practice? And that's the problem. When people get too much power, they start thinking the rules don't apply to them. It's the same mindset we see in different areas of our lives, whether it's businesses, schools, whatever. People in high positions, they think they can do whatever they want and no one will stop them. Have you ever seen someone so high up in work or life, they just stop caring about rules? What do y'all think causes this kind of arrogance? So let's not forget the real victim here, the patient. Can you imagine waking up after brain surgery and finding out a 12-year-old was in there holding a drill over your head? I be calling every lawyer in the country. That's not just negligence, that's trauma. And reports say the patient had no idea this was going on. No consent, no warning, nothing. So now there's talk about possible criminal charges and a major lawsuit coming down the line. If you were the patient, what would you do? Would you sue or would you want the doctor banned for life? Because I can't even imagine the trust issues I'd have after that. Now, look, one thing I do get is that parents want to teach their kids, inspire them, maybe spark an interest in what they do. That's beautiful, but there's a big difference between letting your kids sit in your office and letting them perform brain surgery. This woman turned a hospital into a science fair project, and that's the kind of thing that gives the whole medical profession a bad name. If you want to teach your child about medicine, buy them a microscope. Don't hand them a drill. Let's say you're a parent. How far would you go to teach your kid your trade? Where's the line between showing them and crossing a line completely? So, yeah, this story right here just proves one thing. Common sense is not as common as we thought. A 12-year-old performing surgery. Nah, that's not mentorship, that's madness. If you think this surgeon needs to, and if you think this surgeon needs to lose her license immediately, hit the like button. If you think people with power needs to be held accountable, subscribe and drop a comment below. Don't forget to share the video because this right here is beyond shocking. And if you're letting 12-year-olds drill skulls now, I don't even want to know what's next. Until next time, stay smart, stay safe, and keep your doctors grown, licensed, and child free in the OR. Seriously.